Okay, I don't really know how to start this, so I guess I'll just jump right to it. I'm Michaela. This is my mom. This is my dad. And this is my nephew Michael. Last year, my brother Aaron, his wife Marit, and their kids Magnus, Linnea, and Henrik moved to Norway so that Marit could be closer to her family. We've been planning a trip to visit them since they moved, and a few days ago, our adventure finally began. So Mikey arrived a few days before we got on the plane. He had never been on a plane before that he can remember, and I figured an 8-hour plane ride would give him a good enough idea of what they're usually like. My brother came to pick us up from the airport, and it was really great to see him. The rest of the day passed in a haze of sleepiness and kids being cute. The next day was pretty quiet. Mikey played with the kids outside, and we found out that this time of year seems to have a higher amount of mosquitoes than normal. Later, Marit took us into the town they live close to called Lillestrøm. The next day we went into Oslo, which is about a half-an-hour bus ride. Aaron ditched us at the tram station with directions on how to get to Vigelandsparken, and we went to work. We made our way there and examined the art.
Look up. Snake. Hey, maybe we could throw a coin in there. Oh, look at that. Is there a coin in it? We could have a picnic here.
We left the park to try to find something to eat since Michael was on his last leg. After much consulting of the map and Google, we actually ended up sneaking into a hotel for the buffet. Then we decided to go see the Viking Museum. Dad checked Google, and we started our long walk. I was distracted by the Norwegian ads for the new Harry Potter movie, which read, "Alt ender, it all ends." I was excited and amused. After a few turnarounds and a little too much faith in Google, we finally ended up at the museum. Then we took a bus down to the Royal Palace and waited for Aaron to come and show us some things around Oslo. He brought us to the National Theatre, where there's some really cool musicians. Then we went to the Rådhuset City Hall. Outside were all these carvings that showed old Norwegian mythology. We went to the docks and got really delicious ice cream called softis, and headed up to the castle. Nearby, there was a World War II Homefront history exhibit, and I realized that my legs were really beginning to get sore. It always seems like I'm in museums when my legs get sore. Then we passed the Norwegian Parliament and ran into the part of town with a bunch of street performers. I remember these street performers from when I was little. It was a tiring couple of days, but next we're going to Legoland, and I'm sure we'll have a lot to do there too. Takk for at du så på.